Intermittent fasting and keto are two of the most popular weight loss strategies right now. Many celebrities are doing one or both and posting their results online. But both have a different approach to burning fat and losing weight. So can they be combined safely as a real double whammy to your weight loss? Well, let's find out. Intermittent fasting versus keto. Firstly, let's take a look at how each one works and why so many people are following them and actually getting good results. So firstly, intermittent fasting. This approach involves going without food for a set period of time and then having a small window where you can eat. There are several different diets to follow, but each of those are different too. There's the 16-8 method. With this one, you go 16 hours without food, but then have 8 hours to eat. And there's also the 5-2 approach, where you have 5 days of eating normally, but then for 2 days you really cut back and limit your calorie intake. Both methods work, it's just about choosing one that matches your lifestyle. And now for keto. Keto works differently to intermittent fasting. On this diet, it's not about calorie counting, it's about the amount of carbs, proteins and fats you have. This is a high-fat, low-carb diet. You basically only consume 5 to 10% of carbs as opposed to 75% fat and 15 to 25% protein on a daily basis. This increases ketones in the body and forces it to use fat that you have stored for its energy. When in this state, your body ignores glucose and goes straight for the fat. So it's a great way to lose stubborn fat in those areas that you may have been struggling with in the past. Can keto be used with intermittent fasting? So now that we know what both methods do, can they actually be used together, or would that just be one step too far? Well, the research we have found does indeed suggest that both weight loss methods can actually be used together. Intermittent fasting will make your body use fat because you are not eating all of the time. And keto also burns fat because you're consuming a low level of carbs, so it has to get the energy it needs from somewhere. Therefore, fasting can bring on ketosis even quicker, especially if you're having a low carb intake. A quick word of warning. Let's face it, both of these approaches for weight loss can be deemed as being on the extreme side, because you are literally forcing your body to make changes. So doing one of them alone can be a big shock to the system. Do both of them together and it's an even bigger shock to the system. Therefore, if you are considering doing both intermittent fasting and keto together, you should absolutely seek advice from a health professional. Even though there is a lot of research and proof from people posting their results online, you need to make sure your own body and health is up to the challenge. Final thoughts on intermittent fasting versus keto. As we have mentioned, there are many benefits to both of these methods. On their own, they are great ways to burn fat from the body. So not only will you lose weight, but you'll be more healthy on the inside too. But when you combine both of them together, it could accelerate the speed in which weight loss occurs. Just be mindful that you need to take advice before making that commitment. Thanks for watching this intermittent fasting versus keto video. And don't forget to check out the 28-day keto challenge from the link directly below this video now.